Over the weekend, na French ambassador to Ghana, Honorable Sophie Awuku job free Ghana. Ne 4-year service a man back Ghana I think so back Ghana in 2018, and now she's going back maybe to a different country. And some send-off party be man or less residents. One of Cheddars Hotel, Ewosu, as celebrities be nani among 4P now call kwa we shane well, kosu kakra kwa money kakra bonyum kakra kasa kakra ya no mabebre. Celebrities e kwa Obini Bolare, Kid the Stone Boy, Kwame Eugene, Mr. Drew, Clemento Suarez, our fellas Mujiet, a whole lot of people went there. There was a video of Stone Boy say woman naba be a permanent resident of Ghana.
On behalf of Her Excellency, and Ave Sophie has been made a permanent citizen of Ghana.
Now here's a video, now here's Cheddar, Gina was a schoolboy. Who named Cheddar because Guy Ben were free boarding house hey. Abusia, that's what it is. The whole event looking at videos and pictures are going to be interesting until Sammy one video and what potential to cause international rivalry between France and then Ghana. Nina by the tongues of this guy. Clemento Suarez, Abusia. Just on that time, Sophie Awuku, atone nsaso, eno de ne nam, eno osan asa aka ho. This guy, just say, Clemento no hear deliverance yo, hwe video ne. First of all, it is never right in any country to pick up a lady except your wife and on just wedding day nkwana beti my sade no. Ewa won saso. This lady no jani boho na watan say him abusia, that is an international incident. What you say? Clemento Shua never do that again because we don't want trouble with the French. What you say? Because woman sui out in nami and a lady to nani and a ko bo bit is a patapani man kahono team traffic. If that happens, an international incident, you never do that again. And Abuja final story on this list. Time for ambassadorial situations in Ebihon. This time, a UK for ambassador to Ghana, Harriet Thompson. Abuja now known I think a Joy News for interview no. And I'll talk a little bit about Ghana and the so then no my be a buying betimia send ye be ya country betimia ko nanim kakra. And then after that video no and Sammy Awuku, director of National Lottery Association of what you say Abuja no so abetire say and yes lady no tie kasa kasa. And I'm like, anytime be at this specific woman beckons me be hit MPP for and at this current government they come back and respond to her. Muka said this same woman Twitter tweet this one. Emma IGP don't reply with I think 13 pages, 5 document sheet to just a tweet no response no. And then Sammy Awuku is similar thing. Now basically as some more can Sammy Awuku respond and say I buy cut it down on government expenditures.
I know that government is discussing with the IMF particularly what are the right ways to get the situation under control. It's challenging, right, because there are things that government needs to keep spending money on to support the population. At the same time, they need to identify those areas where they can draw back, where they can scale back. So looking really hard at how to reduce the cost of government, reduce the cost of some of those social intervention programs whilst maintaining that support for the people who really need it. It's a big challenge. So we've got a line open, we're exchanging ideas and views and so on, but it's a really difficult situation that the government find themselves in. Well,
now that was just the antithesis to be out here shaky Sammy Awuku man babe respond to that comment no. Put here some more kind na or see I think say there is an open dialogue between UK4 and then Ghana for what you say. Say they will share ideas in ways ye betimi aboa Ghana to dig us out of the hole na say ye woman. Ama yakọ IMF for Bosiano. But video no ko nanim kakra no talk about ways no ma yes aban ye say na be at least betimi aboa. Some of those stuff when they say I think so make some analogy be about say UK first now call you know, to say more parliament here, or more biscuit, you know, more teen in your keka. At some point, Romocatis are no money to Ghana for sure, you something similar. And then, what do you call video?
That line that's open between you and government, for instance, you talk about cost of government in terms of the things that they need to cut back. Size of government, part of it. Are there any other key areas that you're hoping that government would take a look at to be able to take us out of the situation?
One of the things that I talk to them about is my own experience as a UK civil servant, where over the years since I've started, more years than I care to mention, we've gradually seen just the belts being tightened and economies being made, and it's at quite a low level. For example, no more free coffee and tea for civil servants, no more biscuits in meetings for civil servants, and it's all things that at the time caused huge kind of, oh, they're taking this away from us, and now it's just normal, and nobody expects that should be provided, and people think very hard about how taxpayers' money is spent in an appropriate way. And for me, as a British civil servant, the taxpayer shouldn't be buying my coffee and tea.
I was at you, I saw no civil servant, you know. Who here say, I say UK for taxpayers, you know, tia for the coffee, tia for the tea, tia for biscuit, your baby. I better you tia the cabos me bit me is one bottoms card, yes, I didn't be. Now, she Ghana, your ministers are still now more coupon for petrol. Why can't they use their own money to buy their own fuel? To say any other work here, what Ghana? You know, almost a year, you managed to work Ghana and Puntu in an effort to solve some of this problem by this current government, you know. And of a petrol coupon, for example, or Mokatini in half. Instead of some beginning in every hour, they cut that in half. And then I'm out for a brain who says, Grash, I don't know, make it come. So if the High Commissioner is saying, say, some of these things in your bet me right now, never thing, but as times goes on, no, every day be normal. Well, I think that if that translated to Ghana system, because Zomona no more, a baby through a bit of normal. Think Ghana team take it that apply it in our own current Ghana. Send your baby some of these no money be everywhere. Well, at some point we will get some money kakra from that angle. And I'm a Ghana campaign bima. Your president, your vice president, your deputy vice president. We are spending way too much. I was normal. That is the reason I'm not for being good. We say ministers in Ghana also. Young Kati being free and a whole lot.
For you should go.
So what I'm saying is I'm not saying that the government of Ghana is providing free coffee and tea for civil servants. I'm saying that really looking at the cost of government is an important place to start, including because people need to see that we are in this together, and that the pain that is sadly undoubtedly going to remain for a while as the world comes through these economic challenges, we need to be sharing that pain.
So yeah, we the casa now is more like so no putting itself in Ghana for every, you know, our shoes to, you know, illustrate to the government, say, okay, but Sammy Awuku, I think we're winning, I think on the same joy now, and Sammy Awuku responded based on a online article on make you say. The former organizer for the New Patriotic Party indicated that the diplomat must channel some of her energy towards some issues in her home country, the UK, to which means as a time, because he urged the High Commissioner to be mindful of her remits in order not to overstep her boundaries as a diplomat through her assertions. Now this, even though said the High Commissioner is talking, you know, stated fast, but when it comes to international relations, it's a little bit tricky, kakra. You can't really get involved directly in the country now who serve as an ambassador in their affairs that much. But I think if the question comes up, Obibisa will answer who opinion or share. That doesn't necessarily mean, say, the mindset of the UK government, even though, say, you are a representative of the UK. I don't know if that makes sense, but who went into the article now? Or say sometimes I beg to differ with the way she also expresses her opinion. That doesn't mean that we are gagging people. But I think that there's definitely a quote as well for diplomats, and I think sometimes she might also be a bit cautious with the way she interferes in the governance process of the country. Yeah, basically, your country is in Fanwa, Kawanutum. Okwawanima say Mr. Awuku insisted that she is being very eloquent in interfering in the governance process of the country. I think it's all referred to this current one and now the one with the IGP about, say, Vaumir Baka, yeah. ni situation. On her call for expenditure cuts, the NLA boss explained that once she begins to also express these opinions, they are good, but it's important that she also becomes very balanced in what's also happening back home in our country. She's talking about cutting down costs, which I also find very interesting. UK is also investing more in ammunition to support Ukraine to the detriment of the British people who are also feeling the pinch. Look at this. Speaking truth to power, this guy is like, what are you talking about? They are doing this. The economy, even though economy is not as vibrant as it used to be here. This is 10 times, 15 times better than ours. The lady is talking about say cut down on cost of normal beer. Normal, civil servants, because the normal taxpayer Ghanaians are paying for that same thing. So why not the ministers, the MPs? What you say? And then you are saying, most country, more water to any Ukraine for to fight Russia. You are not talk about that one. You see that the problem I owe Ghana. People can't accept the truth. I was in the video, no, your face here. I was in British Premier League, La Liga, Serie A, French Football League, Bundesliga, and then Kika Huninano. A live event, a toda pebia shapaba humbabi a and not just that live sports shows in Nkwa. Obi up a boxing match pay-per-view in Kika Washi. But when you be on channel Buzia, no one is up at KTV. It's that simple. KTV a device you bet me connect more TV. I share worldwide live events across the we are for number directly TV so. Unya KTV device na nyonya internet. O connect internet na man the more TV na busia, that is it. O share live events we are for number and then live events na kwa so pe Hollywood films, action films e buy and latest one series ni akeka ho nyina. KTV device so. Short video in the end video.
Cable TV is expensive. Do you pay so much money for cable or other TV providers but still can't get all the channels you want? Are you missing out on your favorite shows, movies, and major sporting events like the Premier League, Champions League, NBA Finals, or the Super Bowl? Do you want to be able to watch Ghanaian, Nigerian, or other African TV stations? How about Caribbean, European, and US TV channels? Well, let me introduce you to KTV. KTV is the #1 leading TV over internet service provider in the world that can provide all the channels you need on one platform and is still cheaper than any service out there. KTV streaming has the most powerful TV set box in the market today, providing top quality internet TV services with no downtime, no buffering, no freezing, and no picture breakup. It's available in UHD, 4K, and Full HD. KTV works on all smart TV, Android, or Apple devices and provides 24/7 support through WhatsApp, direct chat on our website, or through email. You will love it.
Abuziane no nzo KTV ni bi o number na screen eni no. Wo within Europe contact killer ke wo Ghana contact your heneba wo US abuziane numbers ni na screen as one. Try now reach out to them so KTV device ni bi abuziane mbabo ma unsa ka bi akasa enche Asia number so ba. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel for videos like this every single day. To meet again abuziane. Adios.